Hi, welcome back to Connor and Ali's Footy Talk. I'm Connor. Ali, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Yep. So we're here to talk about football today. We're going to talk about some of the recent transfer news. Then we're going to do some debates. Then we're going to do a what ifs, yeah, and then we're going to just talk about more football and football video games, and we're going to talk about our favourite FIFA games, and we're going to talk about if Pro Evolution Soccer underrated. So let's start off with the transfer news. So Ivan Perisic is going to Tottenham Hotspur. Ali, what do you think of this?
Great signing.
Really? Yeah.
Important signing.
He is quite... He was a very important player in the World Cup, though, wasn't he?
Shattered England's dreams.
Yeah.
Still won't forgive like that.
Yeah. Has there been any news on Jurgen Timber from Ajax?
No, nothing much really.
Nah. So let's also I've just heard that on YouTube that the 3 teenagers killed the nephew of Sean Wright Phillips and mocked his death in court.
That's sad.
I know. So if you don't know, Sean Wright Phillips used to play for England and Manchester City, and I think there were 3 teenagers who were chasing him around. I think it was Old Trafford, not the stadium, just Old Trafford, and and then they stabbed him, and then he died on the scene, and the 3 individuals got sentenced to life in prison, like 24, 21 years, but the youngest got 18 years because he was 17. I know.
People do funny things like that.
It's a common. I mean, knife crime is like a common thing, isn't it? I mean, it's just it's messed up.
Yeah, I've just found out some new news.
Ooh, what's that?
This is from Mark Gorbridge, That's Football. Paul Pogba is releasing a documentary on Amazon Prime called Pogmentary.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Arsenal are also having a documentary.
Yeah. Has there been any more transfer news?
No, not really.
No.
I guess we just move on to the debates now between whoever or whatever.
Yeah. So let's start off. 1999 Man United against the 2008 Man United. Who do you think is better?
2008 is better than
Why is that? Why do you think it's 2008 and not the 1999?
I know people say that the 1999 have a good squad.
Yeah.
I think the 2008 squad is better because they had basically a young Ronaldo who was incredible at the time, a young Wayne Rooney who was also incredible.
Wait,
Carlos Tevez.
Did you just say the 1999 one was good? Good. Sorry, that was an advert. A car advert, sorry. But anyway, did you just say that the Man United of 1999 were good? Please delve into your vocabulary a bit more. They were awesome.
Yeah, they were great. But the 2008 Man United were better.
Alright. I just think the 1999 were better. Okay, so let's get into 1999 Man United against the 2011 Barcelona team.
Yeah.
So first off, let's Alex Ferguson. I've got his book over here. Hang on. It's called, and it's basically just called Alex Ferguson, My Autobiography. And there's a photo in it of the 2011 Barcelona team. You know, at Wembley.
Yeah.
when they faced Man United, and there's a photo. Here we are, and it says underneath the photo, the best team I have ever faced, the great Barca side of 2011.
I actually think the 1999 is better.
I do too. But Fergie, I think Fergie, he thinks that was his greatest side, the 1999 one. But just looking at the photo in this picture, you can see players like Messi, Dani Alves, David Villa, Iniesta, Xavi, Valdez, Piqué, Busquets, Mascherano, and many Pedro, and I think Abidal is in there too. So yeah.
I think Pep Guardiola made him good. But let's go back to the facts where the players like Ferguson, who made incredible, like Cristiano Ronaldo, the main one.
Yeah, but I mean, in my opinion, I think Messi is better. Oh, and also, we might as well do it, seems so that we're here, the Twitter thing that I've put on my Twitter. Yeah, Ronaldo is winning the Twitter, so I'm begging you guys, please vote for Messi to save him.
Vote for Ronaldo. You all know he's the GOAT.
Messi is the GOAT. He's reached the World Cup final.
And then what happened? He bottled it. And he comes in as well.
Ali cut out, but he's basically trying to say Messi's better and Ronaldo is not.
Yeah, you would.
Also, I think it's time. Well, we're 6 minutes into this thing. Can you believe that? And we've got mainly nothing to talk about. Hang on.
Wow.
Hang on. Here we are. So let's see. Apparently, no, this is actually what happened. You know, Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah.
After the final happened, his Atletico Madrid Walk of Fame plaque got taken away from him.
That earlier.
Yeah, why did that happen?
Because they know that he's officially a Real Madrid legend.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I think he's more a Real Madrid legend than an Atletico Madrid legend. I'm just saying.
I think Atletico Madrid have the best goalkeepers. They made Courtois, Oblak, all happen.
Yeah. And also, Fabrizio Romano, he's made a video. Real Madrid are trying to buy an American goalkeeper who is apparently very good.
Who is it?
Gabriel Slonina. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
So, and also, let's talk about, while we're here, let's talk about, because Ali, he tells me all of this stuff, so let's talk about the Man United dressing room, and let's talk about how bad that's getting now.
That's an awful dressing room.
Ali, would you like to talk to our viewers and tell them why it's such a bad dressing room?
The thing is, they don't have the passion. They used to always argue, fight. Like, I heard behind Ranić's back, Rashford started this. They all used to call him Specs.
And what did they call Alenga?
Because Alanga was the only player who was, well, one of the only players who was listening to Ranić, they used to call him a teacher's pet.
Oh, that's sad.
No, the players hot.
So, I wanted to talk about this. Do you think Manchester United are a better... No, do you think Manchester United needs a good captain, or do you think Maguire just needs a bit of an improvement?
They need a better captain.
Rashford.
No, not Rashford. Definitely not Rashford. Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo. I'm just joking.
Ronaldo has those leadership qualities. He showed it before that at the Euro final against France. He led his team to victory. He was basically the manager in the touchline.
Yeah, when he... yeah. So, let's talk about video games. So, Ali, tell us your top 3 FIFA games.
Top 3 best?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 15, 14, and 18.
My top 3 FIFA games, people, are 18, 16, and 20.
Yeah, 20 was good during lockdown.
Yeah. So, yeah. And do you think Pro Evolution Soccer is a very underrated football game?
Yes, I would say so.
I like FIFA. I like Pro Evolution Soccer 09, but I don't really like the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody put on YouTube, what if Great Britain had an Olympic football team? We do, but we haven't really qualified too much. And one of the players on there was Phil Foden and Dean Henderson.
Really?
Yeah. And they also did another video a couple of years before, and the players in that was Marcus Rashford and Kieran Tierney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right, so let's talk about... So, Ali, name your top 5 managers of all time. Let's have a bit of a think about this, yeah?
Number 1, 100% Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Yeah, definitely number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, Pep Guardiola.
Mhm.
Basically, he's always going to be behind Sir Alex Ferguson, but he's a great manager and he's second for me. Third, I'm thinking of 3 people: Ancelotti, Arsene Wenger, and Jose Mourinho. But I'm gonna give it to Ancelotti. Ancelotti for me is third.
Yeah.
Fourth, Wenger, and then fifth, Mourinho.
I knew you were going in that order. So, I'm going to start out in 5th. So, in 5th, I've got to say Pep Guardiola. And I know, even though I'm a Man City fan, I've just... Yeah. People may disagree with me, but I'm just going to put him in there. In 4th, I'm going to say Valery Lobanovsky. He was a Ukrainian football manager, and he was a Ukrainian football manager, but he brought Dynamo Kiev to be one of the best teams in the world in his time. And he brought incredible players through the youth system, like Andrei Shevchenko. Yeah, great player. I think Andrei Shevchenko is underrated, isn't he?
Yeah.
Give him a bit more respect,
really
everyone.
Great as a legend, I would think.
Yeah.
More respect. He's an incredible player. He was. He joined Chelsea, and Chelsea ruined him.
Yeah. In 3rd place, I am going for, and this may be a bit weird for some people, but I am in 3rd place. I'm gonna go for Louis van Gaal.
What?
I'm just joking. I'm joking with you. No, my third favourite my third greatest manager of all time has got to be. Let me think about this one. Let me think. Johan Cruyff, because he made, La Masia. Without Johan Cruyff, La Masia would not exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even though he was one of the greatest footballers of all time, he was even greater as a manager. He brought Barcelona their first ever European Cup in 1992, and he ended a decade-long wait for the title in Spain. In second place, I'm going to go with Jose Mourinho, because he's a legend. And in first place, it has just got to be Sir Alex.
Yeah, always has to be him. Greatest manager to ever live.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So, this was like 4 months ago, but if anyone doesn't remember it, just listen to this. Gareth Bale could retire from football if Wales failed to qualify for the World Cup.
No, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that. And that's coming from Sky Sports.
I wouldn't believe that anyway, even if it was Sky Sports.
Yeah.
I only believe one man, that's Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah. So, I want to do this, and I think it has to be done. We're going to go to a new thing that we're going to be doing in this podcast called a head-to-head. So basically this means we either put some of the greatest teams together in a clash, or we put some of the greatest players together. This time, for the first ever one, we're going to go goalkeepers. So in today's head-to-head battle, we are going to be going with Iker Casillas and Manuel Neuer.
I knew it.
Yeah. So, wait, did you actually knew I was going to do that?
Yes, because those two were very similar goalkeepers, I would say.
Yeah. So, let's start out with Iker Casillas. I want to start out with him. So, Iker Casillas, he is one of the greatest goalkeepers ever, and I'm not over-exaggerating, because I'll tell you why. Without him, Real Madrid would not be where they are today, and Spain, as a football team, would not be where they are today, because Iker Casillas, he was good in penalties, and he was basically just a good all-round captain and goalkeeper. And I just want to point this out. He was not the tallest of people. He was 6'1". However, he was just a wall in the box. Wasn't he?
Yeah, incredible keeper. In my opinion, he's better than Neuer.
But however, unfortunately, due to age and injury, he was sold by Real Madrid to Porto, and the fans disrespected him.
Yeah, they booed him off the pitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've heard about this, Ali. However, there was I think there was a banner at one of the Real Madrid games, and it said about Iker Casillas, not our captain.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
No. The way he left a team like Real Madrid after all he done for them like that.
He was very loyal to them though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, quite a sad legend.
Yeah. Okay, let's do head-to-head with teams.
Yeah, so...
Man United against Man City.
Well, Man United's already going to win, aren't they?
No, basically off sort of... My sort of head-to-heads are a lot more different. Like, who had the better... We're talking about sort of like this season. Who has the better kits? This could be like any time. This could be kits sort of right now. So who has the better kits?
I have to say
right now.
Man United.
I'm gonna go with Man City. They have a better kit than United this season, easily.
But our third kit is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, our away absolutely terrible, and our first is just too plain.
Yeah.
Only good kit last season was our third.
Yeah. So for another head-to-head, we are going to do Johan Cruyff against Messi. So Ali, have you watched any skill videos on Johan Cruyff or not?
No, not really.
No. Well, the Cruyff turn. He basically invented that.
I heard of that though.
Yeah. And the thing is that he was a great player because he won the European Cup 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he went to Barcelona. He made an impact there. He in his first season he won the La Liga title for Barcelona, their first in a decade. Then he retired. Then he went back to Barcelona as a manager and won them the first European Cup. Yeah, but Pele, he scored over 1,000 goals and he's won 3 World Cups, so it has got to be Pele, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking on YouTube and just looking at football videos because I'm trying to see if there's anything we can talk about.
Well, I don't get video.
We're 21 minutes and a bit into the video.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I've got one. In FIFA,
Yeah.
should players pick their own rating, or are the ratings good but some are very unrealistic?
I don't think it's good because I think they're, biased with each other.
Yeah.
So I think EA should still pick them, yeah, but most of them are unrealistic, so they need to do better with that.
Yeah.
We'll let the fans rate it.
Yeah. Yeah, so everyone in the comments, we want you to put, are FIFA cards unrealistic, or should the players pick their own FIFA ratings? We'll put that in the comments.
What?
The fans will put in the comments, yeah. So now I'm going to do one of 3 what ifs. So are we ready?
Okay.
So the first what if is, what if Sir Alex Ferguson didn't retire? So Ali, feel free to jump in at any point if you like, but now I'm going to start off. So it's 2013-14 season. Man United have just won their 20th Premier League title, and as a result, Ferguson does not retire. However, he does make some good signings. So he signs Ander Herrera, and he signs Robert Lewandowski, Ilkay Gundogan, and Mats Hummels. And with that, Man United become unstoppable in the league, and they win their first 14 games. However, they will finish first in the league. However, they will win 30 games. They will have 5 draws and 4 losses, which is just about which means they will beat some of the best teams. However, they just win by a point. Then what we have the next year, 2014-15, they're still struggling in Europe at this point. And due to Ryan Giggs, Rio Ferdinand, Paul Scholes, all of them retiring, Ferguson thinks to himself, right, we need to get some new players in. So along with Mats Hummels, he signs another defender, and that defender being Giorgio Chiellini. So Hummels and Chiellini prove to be great players, and they keep a very good defensive stronghold in the league. However, they do lose the league to that season to whoever won it. I can't remember who won it in the 2014-15 season.
Chelsea.
So yeah, they lose it to Chelsea.
Yeah,
However, they do get to the semi-finals of the European Cup, but they lose against one of the teams who go into the final. However, by the 2015-16 season, Man United are not as good as they used to be because some of their players are now aging. Matt Hummels and Giorgio Chiellini are leaving, and some of the players are not as good as they used to be. However, as I said, they finished third in the 2015-16 season behind Arsenal and Leicester, who win the league. So then in the 2016-17 season, it all becomes good again because Ferguson signs Virgil van Dijk from Southampton. He also signs Kevin De Bruyne from Wolfsburg, and he also signs a young Matthias de Ligt from Ajax. He also signs Robert Lewandowski from Bayern Munich, and he tried.
Wait, you already said he signed Robert Lewandowski, I think in the first season.
Did I?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, right. Well, Lewandowski, Lewandowski will stay. Sorry about that, I just forgot everyone. Lewandowski does leave at the end of the season, so he has to re-sign or sign someone. But we'll get to that in a moment. However, because of that team, Man United win the league. They win the Champions League somehow against a very good Real Madrid team, but they go out in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And then, in the 2017-18 season, Ferguson signs one of his greatest players back to Man United, Ronaldo. And, yeah, however, they just win the Premier League and the FA Cup that year, but they go out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And in the 2018-19 season, they win the Champions League again and the Premier League, and they win the FA Cup, making it a second treble. And then, during that year, in the 2018-19 season, Ferguson does retire, and he passes on the reins to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who is his assistant coach, and he continues that success until the 2021-22 season, where he resigns as Man United manager and Erik ten Hag becomes the new manager. So what do you think, Ali?
Yeah, I agree. That was a great what if.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you would have won a lot more than you did, but maybe not.
I'll tell you what I've always thought.
What?
Ferguson knew if he stayed any longer, United would crumble. I knew that.
Yeah. I actually think, if Fergie didn't retire, he would have signed De Bruyne.
I think I would have agreed. I agree with that, and I do agree with Van Dijk.
Do you agree with Ronaldo?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but, and also in the, also, we're going to add it on, in the 2019-20 season, just because they do win the league. However, Ronaldo announces his retirement in the 2022-23 season. We don't know if that's going to happen yet, but I do think it will happen. But anyway, let's move on. I'm trying to find something. What to do. Oh yeah, in your opinion, Ali, what do you think, put into your top 5 the best stadiums in the world?
Stadiums? Ooh.
Yeah.
The Jeremy Coles.
5th, I'm gonna go Tottenham. It's a beautiful stadium. That's what.
Yeah.
Tottenham. 5th. 4th. Camp Nou.
Ooh, yeah.
Barcelona. 3rd. This pain me to say, well, I'm gonna put Old Trafford in there.
Yeah.
2nd, I'm gonna go with the Bernabeu. And Spurs in Liverpool, they have the great fans, great atmosphere.
And then first?
I just Liverpool.
Oh, right. So, mine are in fifth, the Stade de France. In fourth, Old Trafford. In third, the Maracanã Stadium in Brazil, Brazil's home stadium. In second, the Olympiastadion, in Berlin, where Germany play their games.
Yeah.
And in first, Wembley.
Oh, I forgot about that, but who cares?
Yeah. Wembley's a great stadium if you think about it.
Yeah.
One of the best in the world. And also, let's point out, what do you think is better? Have you seen photos of the old Wembley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one looks better, the new Wembley or the old Wembley?
I miss the old one.
Yeah. Let's see. Somebody. What do you think would have? Do you think Chelsea would have won the Champions League if Ralph Rangnick became the interim manager there?
I'ma say no.
No. Okay. Apparently, if Ronaldo stayed at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Apparently, when Fergie retired, Man United might have signed Jurgen Klopp as their manager from Dortmund.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we are. So wait, Ali, what did you want to talk about?
We were gonna talk about the next 10 Premier League winners we were gonna predict.
So next year, I think it'll still be us.
Yes. I think I'm gonna go with Man City. Nah, Liverpool, I'm gonna say, actually.
In 2024, I think it will be Liverpool.
I think Man City.
In 2025, I think Man United.
No, definitely not. I think it's gonna be Man City again.
In 2026, I think it's going to be Arsenal.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm actually gonna predict us this time.
Wait, did I say 2025? Yeah.
I think it's a 2026.
Yeah. So 2027, I think it will be Chelsea, even though it pains me to say it.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you there, Chelsea.
2028, Man City.
Yeah.
2029, Man United.
Liverpool.
2030, Man United.
I'm gonna go Man City again.
2031, Man United.
I think Man United. Last, gonna predict.
In 2032, I think it's going to be Liverpool.
I'm gonna go Man City.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, should we leave it off there then?
Yeah. Well, so everyone, we'll see you tomorrow for podcast 3. I've been Connor. Ali, would you like to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Bye.